Hi everyone. Now, let's move on to Unit 5. In this, we will cover cyber ethics, laws and governance, introduction to cyber laws, India and global context, IT Act 2000, structure and key sections, cybercrime offenses under IT Act, with penalties, intellectual property rights, IPR in cyberspace, digital signatures, certifying authority and controller, cyber law case studies, cyber ethics and best practices, e-commerce and e-governance laws, data protection laws, GDPR overview, Indian Data Protection Bill. Now let's discuss Topic 1 of Unit 5, Introduction to Cyber Laws, India and Global Context. Cyber laws are laws that deal with legal issues related to the use of the Internet, digital communications, and electronic devices. They regulate online behavior, protect digital data, prevent cybercrimes, and ensure safe electronic transactions. In simple words, cyber laws are like traffic rules for the Internet. They guide what is allowed, what is not, and how to stay safe in the digital world. 2 mark questions. Define cyber laws. Name 2 objectives of cyber laws. Mention 1 global cyber law and 1 Indian cyber law. What is the scope of cyber laws? Give 1 example of cyber law significance. 5 10 mark questions. Explain the importance of cyber laws in India and globally. Describe the objectives and scope of cyber laws. Discuss key global initiatives in cyber law with examples. Explain the role of cyber laws in promoting secure e-commerce and e-governance. Illustrate with an example how cyber laws protect digital information and transactions. Introduction to cyber laws. Cyber laws are legal frameworks that govern activities, behavior, and transactions in cyberspace. In simple words, they are the rules and regulations that control how people use the Internet, digital devices, and online services. Just like traffic rules make our roads safe, cyber laws ensure safety and order in the digital world. These laws define what is legal and illegal in cyberspace, covering areas such as Internet usage, e-commerce, online privacy, and cybercrimes. Cyber laws are important because they protect users, organizations, and governments from the misuse of digital technology. For individuals, they provide protection against online fraud, identity theft, and cyberbullying. For businesses, they ensure that online contracts, payments, and e-commerce activities are legally valid and secure. For governments, they help in maintaining law and order by regulating cyber activities and providing tools to take action against cybercriminals. Different areas are covered under cyber laws. They regulate Internet use by setting rules for safe browsing, social media activity, and online communication. They also govern e-commerce by validating digital contracts, protecting online payments, and preventing fraud. Another important area is online privacy, where cyber laws safeguard personal information such as phone numbers, bank details, and addresses from misuse. Cybercrime is a major focus of these laws, which include crimes like hacking, phishing, spreading viruses, and online harassment. Cyber laws exist worldwide, and each country has its own legal framework. For example, in the USA, the Computer Fraud and Abuse Act, CFAA, makes hacking and unauthorized access to computer systems illegal. In the European Union, the General Data Protection Regulation, GDPR, protects user data and privacy rights. In the United Kingdom, the Computer Misuse Act, 1990, punishes hacking, virus spreading, and unauthorized system access. In India, the Information Technology, IT Act, 2000 covers cybercrimes, digital signatures, and secure online transactions. To understand this better, imagine you order a mobile phone from an online store. Cyber laws make sure the entire process is safe. E-commerce laws ensure that the online contract between you and the seller is valid. Cybersecurity laws protect your online payment. Privacy laws ensure that your personal details, such as your name, address, and phone number, are not misused. If someone hacks into your account and cancels the order, cybercrime laws punish that hacker. In short, cyber laws act as a digital constitution that keeps the online world safe, secure, and trustworthy for everyone. Cyber laws in the Indian context. In India, cyber activities are governed by the Information Technology, IT, Act, 2000, which is the primary law dealing with issues related to the digital world. This act provides a legal framework for the use of digital signatures, the recognition of electronic records, and penalties for cybercrimes. The main purpose of this law is to regulate online activities, ensure safe digital transactions, and protect users against misuse of technology. Cyber laws in India aim to safeguard information, preserve privacy, and promote secure e-commerce transactions while supporting the vision of digital governance. For example, if someone gains unauthorized access to a company's confidential database, it is treated as a criminal offense under the IT Act. The offender may face heavy fines or even imprisonment, depending on the severity of the case. Similarly, online frauds, identity theft, hacking, and the spread of harmful viruses are punishable under Indian cyber law. Key concepts of cyber laws. The objectives of cyber laws can be understood through a few key points. First, they protect sensitive information and digital assets belonging to individuals, organizations, and governments. This ensures that private data like banking details, passwords, or company secrets are not misused. Second, they help prevent cybercrimes such as hacking, phishing, identity theft, online harassment, and data breaches by providing strict punishments for offenders. Third, cyber laws ensure the authenticity, integrity, and legality of digital transactions so that online contracts, e-payments, and digital communications are recognized as valid under the law. Finally, these laws play a crucial role in facilitating e-governance and e-commerce securely, helping India move towards a digital economy where citizens can confidently use online services. Scope of cyber laws. The scope of cyber laws is very wide because they cover almost every aspect of online activity, from individual internet usage to global business transactions. One of the most important areas is cybercrime, which includes offenses like unauthorized access to computer systems, hacking, phishing attacks, and even cyberterrorism. These crimes threaten the safety of individuals, organizations, and even national security. Another area is digital signatures and certificates, where cyber laws provide legal recognition to electronic signatures, making online contracts and agreements valid under the law. Cyber laws also play a key role in protecting intellectual property rights, IPR, related to software, digital content, and patents. This ensures that original creators and businesses do not lose their rights due to piracy or duplication of digital products. In addition, they regulate e-commerce and e-governance by validating online contracts, safeguarding electronic payments, and enabling citizens to access secure government services digitally. A very critical part of the scope is data protection and privacy, which focuses on how personal data is collected, stored, and processed. With increasing use of digital platforms, protecting personal information like names, phone numbers, and financial details has become essential. Global cyber law initiatives. Since the internet is global, cyber laws are not limited to one country. Almost every nation has created its own framework to regulate online activities. In the United States, the Computer Fraud and Abuse Act, CFAA, addresses crimes like hacking, fraud, and unauthorized access to computer systems. In the European Union, EU, the General Data Protection Regulation, GDPR, sets strict rules for protecting personal data and privacy across all EU member states. The United Kingdom enforces the Computer Misuse Act, which punishes hacking, malware attacks, and unauthorized access. Similarly, countries like Australia and Canada have established laws to regulate digital transactions and cybersecurity. A practical example can be seen in the case of a global organization that operates in multiple countries. If the company is handling data of European customers, it must comply with the GDPR, while at the same time, for its Indian operations, it must follow the rules under the Information Technology Act, 2000. This shows that cyber laws have both a national and an international dimension, ensuring that the digital world remains safe, transparent, and legally regulated. Significance of cyber laws. The significance of cyber laws lies in their ability to create a safe, secure, and trustworthy digital environment. Firstly, they encourage trust in digital transactions by ensuring that online contracts, electronic payments, and e-commerce activities are legally valid and protected from fraud. This trust is crucial for the growth of a digital economy where people confidently use online services. Secondly, Cyber laws provide a legal framework for the prosecution of cybercrimes such as hacking, identity theft, phishing, and cyberterrorism. Without these laws, it would be difficult for governments to punish offenders and protect victims in the digital world. Cyber laws are also important because they help organizations comply with international regulations, especially for businesses operating across borders. For example, a company dealing with European customers must follow the GDPR rules for data protection, while also following Indian IT Act provisions for local operations. Finally, cyber laws promote ethical and responsible behavior in cyberspace, guiding individuals, organizations, and governments to use technology without harming others. This not only reduces cybercrimes, but also ensures a healthier online ecosystem. Real-world examples. Several real-world cases highlight the importance of cyber laws. Under the Indian IT Act, 2000, unauthorized access to banking or government databases is treated as a criminal offense, with penalties, including fines and imprisonment. This protects critical national and financial information from hackers. In terms of data privacy compliance, multinational companies like Google, Amazon, or Facebook are required to comply with the GDPR when dealing with EU customers. This ensures that user data is not misused and privacy rights are respected. Another example is e-governance in India, where digital signatures recognized under the IT Act make online government transactions legally valid. Citizens can apply for services such as PAN cards, income tax filing, or government tenders securely using these digital signatures. Thank you. Please like, share, and subscribe.